Here I am, another dawn, another day in the bloody trenches. I thought I was coming on holiday. Come with us, it'll only last a couple of weeks. That's what they said. 2 years later, I'm still stuck in here. Well, better than most, I suppose. What's that? Oh, another rat. If I had a shilling for every time I saw a rat, I'd have about £5. Disgusting bloody creatures. Eating every scrap of meat that they can find, that including corpses. Crawling over your face, waking you up as they do so. Lads wasting their bullets on them. Bit like that one over there. Jesus. 6 bullets. It's a whole revolver full. Oh, and another for good luck. Spreading disease. 2 years later, I think I'm immune to every disease in this godforsaken place. Oh God, another brave arse shot. They're specifically told not to look over the trench. But what do? They look over and get the head shot off by some German sniper. Bastards. Hey up, there's another one gone. If I had a shilling for every time I watched a soldier get shot, I'd have about £7.10. I could easily be earning a good living in here. Oh shit, a third one down. I think that's a record. 3 in the space of 3 minutes. Christ. I think that was Eddie. The poor kid only arrived last week. Something smells good. What is it? Meat. It's always a good day when you can smell meat. It's always a bit burnt when it's finished, but for how much you get, it's worth it. Pigeons can also be nice too, but it's very rare seeing as one of theirs hardly ever flies over. But when they do, they're shot down and roasted. That when it becomes the case of every man for himself. Just to give a rough idea of how much you do get, in the 2 years that I've been here, I've only had about 1 piece out of the 10 pigeons roasted. Oh, for God's sake. I think that was George this time. What is this, Slaughter Sunday? This whole thing is bullshit, I tell you. Ooh. My feet. I thought it was too good to be true. My feet weren't hurting this morning. Obviously not. Still, last time I checked, I had 5 blisters on both my feet. They also stunk of rotting cheese and onion sandwiches, and I should know. I've had enough of them. To be honest though, I'd rather be with my family right now. I keep thinking, how are they nowadays? Distraught, I guess. My mother and father still working on that farm, I bet. Mother with her chickens and father with those measly sheep. But those sheep, thinking back, would make some good eating out here. My brother, the little sod, who incidentally decided to follow me into the fray, he's barely able to hold a bloody rifle. But I'm sure he can hold his own. He could just about when we were boys. Well, when I was a boy, he still is just a boy. Oh God, the in-laws. I wonder if they're still alive. They hated me. They called me all sorts. The worst was sheepshagger. That was just because I grew up on my dad's farm. Oh well, they didn't offend me. And not forgetting my beautiful wife. I think of her more and more every day. The day that I left, she was with child. I remember seeing a massive bump on her stomach that day that I left to come here. It was bigger than her. I bet the baby's up and walking now. All I want to do is go home and see my wife and see my child. I wonder what it is. Could be a boy, the heir to the throne. Or it could be a girl. I could be the protective father. Yes. That's all I want. To go home to my family. Still, at least the Mark 1s are pushing the Axis positions back. That is one thing that gives me hope to an end to this folly. My name's Floyd Smith, and this is just another normal day on the Western Front.